party hats.
Boom, boom. The whole go bang bang here.
Let us begin.
I want you to keep an eye out for the Boogity Man.
VHS Bandits. Boogie! VHS Bandits.
Welcome to Coxwell
Don't
Academy.
need no DVDs, don't need no Betamax. These are the VHS Bandits.
Hey everybody, welcome to the VHS Bandits podcast. This week, we enrolled ourselves into Monster High. Let's pop in the tape.
Time to wake up now.
Pills are popping, just no stopping. These kids from dying like flies they're dropping. Intestines slopping, heads are lopping, but the music's playing so we're bopping. You'll lose your head in the wink of an eye at Monster High.
And now our feature presentation.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the VHS Bandits. It's me, Topher Hansen, and with me, as always, is my co-host,
Day Train, your co-host.
Hello.
Hey, man.
What's up?
So, you're going back to...
Going back to Kelly.
Going back to Kelly. Going back to Kelly. No, man, I don't think so. No, but for real, you're
But
going.
I think so, I am.
And we decided to get together real quick before you go, and we went down to Savers on Lincoln Street in Worcester. I got one tape. They had a couple of cool tapes, but they all had mold.
Moldy. They had my stepmom is an
My
alien.
stepmom is an alien, which I really want to buy.
My
Fucking
doctor
moldy
is
as
an
shit.
alien.
Yeah. And they had a couple Police Academy movies and stuff, but they're all moldy. But I did find The Little Vampire.
That
Which-
looks pretty good.
It's got the kid from Jerry Maguire in it.
Yeah.
He's a vampire.
And
It
he's
looks-
little.
He's little. It looks fucking cool. So pick that up maybe for the Halloween season.
Yeah.
And we got some Papaginzos.
That's right.
And I brought a stack of tapes, and you picked out the one that I was pretty sure you were going to pick.
Oh.
So,
Am I that predictable?
well, I know your favorite movie is Monster Squad, and you
That's
love
true.
compilations of different monsters
I
in one
do.
movie of,
Yeah.
monsters. So a movie called Monster High that's got monsters in it, I figured you would be all about the monsters in the
Yeah.
Monster High movie.
You're right.
Yeah.
You know me all too well. This cover looks like a boot, but I think it's legit.
It's weird. Like, it's a real tape.
But the
The cover has stickers on it from a video store. So, I don't know, did the video store make a fake slip?
I mean,
don't
it's
know.
straight up cardboard.
Yeah, it looks
But it
authentic, but the
looks-
printing sucks.
Yeah, the quality of the
Yeah.
of the print job is not good.
No.
It's hard to read. It looks like someone kicked the printer while it was
Yeah.
and everything's a little bit
It's
doubled
a little
up.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little off. But I mean, it's cool. On the cover we have it's Monster High. And Monster is in it looks like the Metallica-esque font,
Yup.
kind of like a metal thing, and then
It looks like Beavis and Butthead font to me.
yeah, and then High is like you'd see on a jersey, a high school jersey, and there's two cheerleaders hanging out on the title, and they're all in outer space, and there's a basketball hoop above them, and then there's a monster hand slam dunking the earth into the basketball hoop. And there's no tagline on the box. Nothing
No.
like that.
Now, there's a big sticker on the top, and there's a shiny metallic sticker on the side of the cassette from where it came from, and it's called Video Master. 382 Main Street in Wakefield, Massachusetts. Local tape.
I was just in Wakefield.
No shit.
For my niece's birthday.
Oh, there you go.
I should have got her Monster High.
Monster High. That's
This
right.
is not the Monster High of today, by the way, because that's if you
like
go to
some-
Target,
It's like
There's all like
is it like a
monster,
Disney TV show or something?
something like that. I mean,
Yeah, there's action figures like dolls for girls,
Yeah,
right? And there's
yeah.
zombies and shit.
yeah, it's like
So-
dead children for little girls to play
Yeah,
with. I guess
exactly.
I don't know.
I like the sticker. It's got like these little bearded like David the Gnomes with
giant
with
swords.
giant swords. I got this tape from a buddy of mine named Pat, who is on Instagram, and I bought his tape collection like 2 years ago, and this was one of them, and I've always been dying to see it. So here we go. We're watching it.
Thanks, Pat.
But for those of you guys who know who Pat is, Pat was on our Halloween episode on the Halloween That Almost Wasn't. Good dude. So this is an RCA Columbia Pictures home video. On the back of the box, you got a mummy holding up a dude in the air. You have a guy and a girl looking at the camera. And then you got these two bald aliens with a floating basketball in front of them. And it says, every school has its share of space cadets. But this semester, Montgomery Sterling High, in other words, Monster High, is about to get theirs, complete with real-life ray guns in the spaced-out sci-fi comedy. When all-American average guy Norm Median meets fatally attractive Candace Kane the first day of fall term, they're both too distracted to notice the weird new transfer students, even if they include a fashion-conscious zombie, a killer plant, and a stone gargoyle. Hey, some kids are like that. But when their leader, famous intergalactic terrorist, Mr. Armageddon, drops in with global destruction on his mind, Norm has to think fast. The end seems near until Norm suggests challenging Mr. A's team to a basketball game for the fate of the Earth. Welcome to Earth. The stakes are high. If the planet is destroyed, it would seriously wreck Norma's chances with Candace. But no one said being a senior was easy in the cosmically campy campus comedy Monster High, rated R color, from 1989. Yeah,
Monster High.
Oh, the theme song.
You're gonna die at Monster High.
Yeah, man, that's probably my favorite part of the movie.
TV guy.
The theme song is awesome.
It's a good song. We'll play it.
Yeah, we'll put that at the end of the show. So stay tuned till the end of the show.
Oh yeah. Or maybe you already heard it because we couldn't find a trailer earlier. So maybe it's at the
yeah.
beginning. I don't know.
We'll have to.
Or there'll be a
something
clip
out.
at the beginning. Who
Yeah.
knows?
We'll find something.
Future us knows.
Yeah.
But right now we're in the dark,
So
just like these kids in Monster High.
this movie kind of reminded us a little bit of last episode's feature,
Alien High.
Dr. Alien High.
And so, but first we watched the trailers.
Oh, yeah. There was
The trailer.
the trailer. Oh, should we say what other movies that were contenders for today?
I guess so.
All right.
All
What
right.
do we- what do we-
First up in line was The Carpenter. That was a close second, but
Yeah.
we were a little crunched for time, so I mean, I definitely want to see this movie. It looks fucking rad as hell.
Wings Hauser.
And then the third runner-up was Killjoy, which is a killer clown full moon movie in like the ghetto or whatever. I don't know. And then there was Circuitry Man, which looks fucking bananas. It honestly looks quite similar to Monster High, except for adults. And then Out for Blood and House Guest.
Yeah.
It's Sinbad.
Sinbad.
And Monster High won.
Yeah.
It won my heart.
That whatever video that we watched of it made it look super fucking good.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a good movie.
The movie has a lot of really fucking good moments.
Yes.
You're like, wow, this movie's great. But then there's a lot of the movie where you're like, this isn't so great.
It's kind of slows.
It's
bridge.
slow. There's a lot of parts where it just gets a little too weird, and you're like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I'm not really watching this for like the plot.
Yeah.
You know.
But I think that there's enough saving grace in this movie that
yeah,
definitely
man.
makes it worth your time.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're like us and you ate an entire large cheese pizza, chicken units with barbecue sauce, and little cinnamon sticks with some icing.
Cinnamon dicks.
Cinnamon
with
dicks.
cream sauce. Available now at Shrewsbury Bologna Company.
Yeah.
Artisan Bologna.
Oh man. Yeah, that's gonna be our new business venture here in our hometown.
Starting a bologna store.
Yep, the bologna factory called the
Shrewsbury Bologna Company.
Shrewsbury
Artisan Bologna.
Yep. Buy local bologna.
Homegrown bologna. Buy local bologna.
Handcrafted bologna. Handcrafted local bologna.
We can't change the sign now. We already paid for the letter. It's handcrafted bologna in Shrewsbury.
Hand North Grafton bologna. So
That'll be Kevbot's branch.
Yeah, yeah, right. In North Grafton. All right. So what?
Yeah, the trailer.
Oh yeah. Oh man. So there's a trailer. There's one trailer at the beginning of
More
this
like
movie.
a teaser.
Ooh.
And it's fucking rad.
Oh, dude, it's nothing like the actual movie that it was based
I've
on.
never seen this.
It was like a teaser trailer for Leatherface Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3.
Mm-hmm. Now that New Line's in charge, it's gonna be more fucked up.
Yeah,
That's basically what they said.
from the makers of Freddy Krueger, Nightmares on Elm Street. Ooh, and it's nothing like the trailer.
Ninja Turtles.
Well, like that fucking trailer looks so good.
It looks
like
fucking awesome. I wish that was in the movie.
Well, Leatherface is like taking a leak in a pond, and
in
this
Dean Park.
Deep Park, and this hand with a chainsaw goes.
No, it looks like it's not just a chainsaw. It is the Excalibur of chainsaws.
It's like chrome.
It's like it's the giant chainsaw from. It's got to be like 6 feet long.
Oh, it's fucking
this
huge.
chainsaw.
Yeah.
And it comes out majestically through the swamp into the air, and it's like diamond crusted. It's the most beautiful chainsaw you ever seen. And then lightning strikes it from above.
Yeah, Leatherface grabs it in his hand up high. Lightning. Bam!
Oh my god!
And then he like turns around. You see
and
that
you
it's
see
him.
That it's him. Yeah.
And oh my god! It looks just so epic.
It looks so fucking good.
And that's not what we got.
It's not in the movie. It is a good movie though. Texas Chainsaw 3.
It's okay.
I mean, obviously, I think number 2 is the best.
Well,
one of the best
comparison.
movies
No,
ever, let
it's
alone
so-
Texas
it's
Chainsaw
so
movies.
fucking good.
Yeah. But that trailer, just if you can find that trailer on YouTube, fucking watch it. It's
seriously, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can put it up on our Instagram later. I'll see if I can.
Hell
record it.
yeah.
So Monster High.
Monster High.
Monster High. Let's see if we could give a quick other thing
A
about
quick
this movie.
synopsis.
So there is a guy with a really fucking long name who sits at a desk and you never really see his face. He's one of my favorite parts of the movie.
Oh yeah, he's great.
And he's like this.
He's like Sleazy P. Martini.
Yeah, he's just like, hey, how come the Earth hasn't been destroyed yet?
Yeah.
Hey,
he's like president of space.
I forgot what his thing. It said
It was like head monster in charge or something.
Yeah.
Of space.
It makes I don't know.
Who cares?
So he's looking at his list on his computer that he's typing on of I don't know planets that have been destroyed.
Yeah, I guess he's trying to destroy every planet, or he's got a schedule to keep. He's got to destroy all these planets. And then there's an error, and Earth hasn't been destroyed. And he's like, "Hey, what the fuck is up with this here? Why isn't Earth destroyed? Get Joe Baloney on
Joey
the phone.
Numbers.
Yeah, get Joey Numbers on the phone here."
So he calls Joey Number. He's like, I don't know why Earth isn't destroyed yet.
He smashes the phone.
He smashes the phone, and the guy on the other line goes, yeah.
Because he can feel through the phone.
And like some topless chick with some big old hooters comes over.
Gives him a CD-ROM.
An
interactive CD-ROM.
That he puts in his on his tower computer, his like Windows 95 computer.
Yeah. Oh, I love about his office. It's like the like 80s thing where it's like, oh, it's the future, but it's like mixing the current technology. I guess that kind of is like for now too.
Okay.
Or any sci-fi movie. But like, so it's mixing like current technology with like fake future technology.
Yeah.
Like he's typing on like a holographic keyboard that's
Yeah.
like implanted in his desk, but then it's like showing up on like a black and yellow screen word processor.
Yeah, like MS DOS
Yeah.
computer.
Not even.
Yeah.
No, like a straight up word. Like I had one, remember,
Yeah,
at my
yeah,
house.
Sure. Yeah.
Where it's the black screen with just yellow letters, and that's all that it does. And then, but you know, he's the fucking lord
He's
of
the
space,
bad guy of the universe.
and
I
it
guess.
takes compact discs.
And he's like watching the story of these two aliens that are trying to steal the Doomsday device, which is in a box, and he
Yeah.
hits fast forward, and it fast forwards like a tape in a VCR, not like a CD in a CD-ROM drive, no, but like a VCR. So these guys, these two, I don't know, their names are Doom and Gloom, I guess.
Doom and Gloom, DUMEGLUME.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And they are these like bald aliens, and they grab.
They look like the aliens from Alien Nation.
Yeah, kind of like
Kinda
that. Yeah. Very similar.
Yeah, so they're like, he's basically watching a CD/videotape of,
It's like
of like,
surveillance footage, I guess. I don't know.
basically, he's watching Monster High.
He's watching Monster High.
Is
That's
what
right.
he's doing, basically. And so I guess it's like the surveillance footage of why Earth isn't destroyed.
Yeah, I guess so.
And I guess not Mr. Mayhem, Mr. Armageddon. Have we
Yeah.
met him yet?
No.
But do we know that these guys were sent by Mr. Armageddon?
No. What, I think
He was in charge of destroying Earth,
well,
right?
yeah, so Mr. Armageddon was supposed to destroy Earth. Mr. Universe bad guy.
Mr. Universe.
Mr. Universe
Yeah.
put him in a basketball in a wooden box.
Yes.
That said like Fragile on the side. So these two aliens, Doom and Gloom, take the box, I guess, as like they wanted to steal it so that way they could like use it to threaten the universe, so that way they could take over the universe.
I thought they were just delivering the
I don't think so.
Doomsday device.
I think they
because
were
they work together with Mr. Armageddon.
I don't
They play
think
basketball
so.
on the same team.
I don't know. Well, either way, they crash land on Earth for no fucking reason. And they open up the box, and there's a floating basketball on a piece of fish wire. And that basketball turns into Mr. Apocalypse.
Mr. Armageddon.
Mr. Armageddon.
Mr. Apocalypse is his tag team
Yeah,
partner.
that's right.
I would love to see a wrestling match with them.
I think there was an actual wrestling team called
Mr. Armageddon.
there was the Four Horsemen. Doesn't matter. Anywho, so Mr. Armageddon is this dude who looks like a Las Vegas magician.
Yeah.
And he talks like this the whole movie, and it's really hard to understand.
Yeah. And,
Refrigerator with the key, you got it.
and the aliens
I'm sorry,
talk
credit
like
card, you got it.
refrigerator with a key.
Refrigerator with the key.
Whoa, now we're getting fancy.
That's what Kevin McAllister wanted.
The aliens talk the opposite, where they're like high pitched.
Yeah, something like that. What are we gonna do with the Doomsday device?
Oh no!
Yeah, everybody just sounds weird in this.
Yeah,
movie.
it's hard to
very
understand. But that's okay.
So the
Dr. Alien,
Mr. Apocalypse, Mr. Armageddon.
Mr. Armageddon.
I keep wanting to say like Dr. Apocalypse.
That's a great
It
name
sounds
too.
like Dr. Robotnik, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know. But so Mr. Armageddon starts fucking around at this school that he's crash landing
Yeah,
on.
why does he? I guess they just ended up there
Well,
by chance, right?
I think Mr. Armageddon decided that day is the last day of Earth. Like he's going
Right.
to destroy Earth that day by the end of the day.
Right.
So he's like looking at chicks' boobies and killing people just for the hell
but
of it.
he ends up at a high school though, and so I think we have to meet the main character first, which because
yeah.
the aliens crash land and then they wake up the next morning and the basketball has disappeared.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why they just fell asleep, but they did.
The basketball turned into Mr. Armageddon, and he like froze the aliens overnight.
Oh, is
And
that
then
what
they
happened?
woke up or something like that.
Oh, okay, sure. I buy that.
Sure.
So then the next day, we meet, what's his name? Ned? Or Norm?
Norm Medium.
Norm Medium.
or Median. Something like that.
I don't know. And everyone that goes to this school is 38 years old.
Oh yeah. They're all old.
These are probably the oldest high schoolers I've ever seen in any movie.
He's got the hot.
Which is great for me because I want to play a high schooler
No,
by
you
the
don't.
by the ripe old age of 38.
Oh God. You end up on the grassy.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I can come back for Degrassi, the next generation, and be a teacher with a meth problem.
By the time that you're on the show, they're gonna lose it and just call it assy.
Hey, that's the porn parody version.
Yeah. Yeah, the Brazzers assy.
So he's like the nerdy kid, except he's fucking probably the best looking guy in
He's
the
a pretty normal dude.
Yeah, and but the jocks don't like him, and they throw a basketball at him. They arrive in their limo for school, which is pretty great. There's a lot of great visual gags in this movie.
Yeah.
The jocks come to school in a limo, and then they throw a basketball at Norm, and he's trying to impress the foreign exchange French student because, of course, there's a foreign exchange French student.
Candace Kane,
ooh, baby. And she has probably the worst accent ever. It barely,
yeah.
She is American for most of the movie,
Yeah.
and then sometimes she's like, wee wee.
Not that I know anybody French, but the closest thing I could think of is a French foreign exchange student in Better Off Dead, and she sounds like an authentic, off the boats French foreign exchange student. This chick, Candace, she doesn't sound it at all.
I have to say, when watching this, I was like, do you remember when we had a French foreign exchange student?
No, did we?
Yeah, dude.
We did?
And, yeah, we went to Newberry Comics once, and she was there. This is either like she was only there for a little while. It could have been an elaborate prank, but I was like, oh my God, a French foreign exchange student.
What grade
I know what this means. I don't know. It was like high school sometime.
I don't remember it whatsoever.
And then she disappeared. She went back to her planet.
She must have gone, I have to go home now. My planet needs me.
My work here is done. Oui. Anyway, it wasn't like the movies.
No. Oh, well.
But she was a hot French girl.
And she was at Newbury Comics.
She was at Newbury Comics
There you
buying
go.
some corn CDs. You want some corn CDs? I saved up my lunch money.
She probably wasn't buying corn. She's probably buying like Offspring or something.
She's probably buying baguette CDs.
Baguette? What the what? Baguette.
Baguette! Baguette!
Wow. WAF, you got a song request? Baguette!
I'm not a baguette! I'm not a fucking baguette!
I tell you, one time I was at work and I had WAF on in the background, and I actually called them. And they're like,
You did?
Yeah. And they're like, WAF. And I was like, hey, man, can I request a song? He's like, sure. I said, Three Little Pigs by Green Jello. And he's like, I don't even know if I still have that. Let me see. If I find it, I'll dust it off out of the cabinet. And he didn't play it.
I just found our like third grade or something from Patton School, one of our yearbook or like the class photo.
Yeah.
And there's some big kid with a green Jello shirt on.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Yeah. He's great. Standing up in the
Green
back,
Jell-O.
full view.
That's awesome.
Yeah, tallest kid in the
say
class.
Like Green Jello sucks on it.
No, it was just green Jello with like the logo, the like
that's
pukey guy face.
awesome. Cool.
I have no idea who that kid is though.
I don't know.
Oh well.
Oh well. Anywho, so the Mr. I keep wanting to say Dr.
Armageddon.
Dr. Armageddon. It's like Dr. Alien. I'm not the DJ. I'm Mr. Armageddon.
Mister, I don't know my name.
And so he starts like killing different chicks.
Yeah, he's going through the yearbook.
Yeah, and every time he kills one of them, he
crosses
them out with blood off of his little coke pinky nail.
Yeah.
And then other people just mysteriously disappear, or weird shit happens where like the aliens shoot a little kid with a laser gun.
Yeah. Well, the little kid's like in the bushes, like he doesn't go to. He's young.
Yeah,
he doesn't go to high school.
Kid.
Yeah, he's like 10 or something. And he has a squirt gun. And he's like playing around.
Yeah,
and the aliens like straight up LAPD him, and
yeah.
he like squirts the aliens, and the aliens like BAM and obliterate this child.
Really, they look like they were Nintendo zappers that they cut off the cores and they painted silver.
They probably were.
They fucking shot him with the laser, and what was left was like smoking shoes. Like, holy shit! They fucking killed a little kid in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Spare no expense.
And
just pushing boundaries, man.
I mean, literally, anytime that the aliens just see any humans, they just fucking shoot at them. Like one time, the French chick just opened the door, and she's like, "Hi," and they just start shooting at her with the lasers.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
These crumb bum aliens.
Crumb bum.
You suck.
You suck. You bums. So what the fuck happened?
So the we see the like school day starts, and so what I was saying before, what's his name? Norm gets like the cool kids throw the basketball at Norm, and then Norm's trying to impress the French foreign exchange student, and he tries to like make a basket into the trash can, but he breaks a window.
Yeah.
And I thought that was important because I thought the basketball was still the same basketball from before.
Yeah.
Which contained Dr. Doomsday.
See, you can't do it.
Mr. Armageddon. Yeah. So I thought, but if you're saying he already showed up, then it's irrelevant. So I don't know. But then they go to class, and like the main character doesn't like speak until until like half an hour in. But there's another kid doing a presentation on ancient Egypt, and he's sticking like a giant rod up his nose, and he's like, and they sucked their brains out of their skulls, and then they ate their own brains, and that way their heads wouldn't explode with the expansion of the brains. And then he takes out a full-on dead mummy.
Yeah.
And it shows that to the class. And that's important later.
Yeah. And then they go to horticultural class.
Yeah, this is great.
There's like a guy who kind of looks like Hyde from that 70s show. He's like a hippie kind of a kid.
Now, there's one kid that keeps dreaming and dying. Now, did he have the sex dream about the Egyptian teacher? The history teacher?
Was there a sex dream about a...
Yeah, remember, he's fallen asleep, and then... like the teacher comes up and she's in lingerie.
Oh, yeah. That's him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Same dude. He doesn't die in that one, does he? No.
But yeah, there's this one
It's very Dr. Alien.
Oh, yeah. There's one guy, every time he's like, no, and then he like wakes up in his bed.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, one time.
But then he ends up at school anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
The real world.
It's weird.
It's confusing.
I feel like this movie was made with a lot of just like random
gags.
And
there's
they're like,
a list of gags.
This is funny. That's funny. I have this little rubber puppet monster over here. Let's just use all these things and put them into this one movie. Okay, let's do that.
I'm not against that style of filmmaking.
It works here. I thought okay.
I think so.
You know? So notably what happened, so like there's this kid, the hippie kid, he's in class.
He's cool.
Sleeping,
I liked him a lot.
And the teacher like shows him like a genetically modified pea plant, and he wakes up and is like, "Whoa, man! Check out that pea plant!
What'd you do to those peas?" The teacher throws a rag at him. I don't know why that was so funny, but it was.
So the kid, when nobody's looking, he takes like a marajahoobie seed. He puts it in the thing, and then Dr. Armageddon, Mr. Armageddon comes out, and he like sprinkles magic dust on it.
No, he uses his water. He waters it with his hands.
His hands. He got water.
Like water comes out of his fingers.
And it grows into a big weed monster.
Yeah. It looks like the critter ball, but weed.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of this movie. Reminds me a lot of Return of the Killer Tomatoes.
Yeah,
I think Return of the Killer Tomatoes is a
better movie.
significantly better movie.
Yeah, watch that movie.
Significantly, but I don't know. It's weird. I feel like you could have. They would.
But
make
this is a good
double
movie.
feature. In
Yeah.
a sense, I think.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah. I think this would be a good opening feature.
Yeah.
To get you ready for Return of the Killer.
Oh
Tomatoes.
yeah. It's like the opener band that nobody likes.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I feel.
I think if they just cut out some of or they just made the pacing a little bit faster, it would be
definitely the pacing.
100% top-notch film.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Yeah, this movie.
How
really
long is it?
Could have been good.
Approximately.
I think it's 89
fucking
minutes.
out of
right?
focus minutes.
Yeah,
Probably
80 something minutes.
Yeah. Cut out 9 minutes. You're good.
So that happens. They all go down the basement. A bunch of the classmates.
Yeah, they're
get killed.
they're going on a tour of the basement, and there's a voiceover throughout of the. Again, it's supposed to be like the security footage of this.
Yeah, the commentator of the security footage.
Yeah.
Oh, and while all this is happening, Mr. Space, Mr. Solar Man, whatever.
Space Baloney.
Mr. Space Baloney.
Mr. Solar Man.
He's
Solar Man.
They just occasionally cut to him, and you just like
He's
see
getting
his gloved hands, and he's doing little pointing his fingers, doing little dances with his hands, and then at one point he's banging that chick with the big hooters. He's just like, "Get off me, bitch! I'm watching this movie."
Space Hooters. All the tits in this movie are great.
Oh,
though.
great tits.
So I said,
Party
right
hat.
away.
Sweet party hats.
Yes, in their natural party hats.
Yeah, all good. Whoa, party hats.
Natural. And so, in the first minute of the movie, you see, it opens up with this, a visual joke of this monster guy's name on a name tag you'd see at the desk on a bank or something, and it's 6 feet long. And then 2 seconds later, there's titties.
Yeah.
Giving him this tape. And then he also, I forget why there's that iron lung. Who wakes up in the iron lung? Is it him?
Oh, I think no, that was Mr. Armageddon.
Oh, Mr. Armageddon
because
wakes
he has
up.
a clock that says Doomsday or something.
Oh,
you
right,
know?
right.
Doomsday clock.
And this is all within 2 minutes of the movie, and man, was I sold.
Yeah.
This movie had me.
Yeah, man, it's we're watching that clip on your phone, and then we should get the movie on. And you're like, "Oh my god, this movie's great! Wow!"
Whoa! And then it slows down.
And then it
for a
slows
little bit.
down. Then it kind of gets great. Kind of slows down.
Yeah.
So at one, but there's there's all these gags. It's almost it's these break the fourth wall pun gags, or
There's only one fourth wall break.
Oh, thanks. He's pouring me some Diet Pepsi.
Diet Dr. Alien.
Diet Dr. Alien. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And so there are all these puns, kind of slapsticky puns, kind of in The Naked Gun or Night Patrol. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff.
Right.
There's a part where this guy has a spray can. Mr. Armageddon has a spray can.
What the
it's
fuck?
called spray condom. And he just sprays it on this guy's head. So he's got a big condom over his head. He suffocates, and then he just turns into a zombie. He starts eating people.
Yeah, I didn't know it was the you had to explain that to me.
Yeah.
It was condom in a can. It's because the voiceover that's narrating this whole movie is and this is the coolest kid in school, Frank Wienerschnitzer. And he's opens his locker and has a condom dispensary and puts them in his pocket, and then he gets condom sprayed. But he takes it off, so he doesn't.
No. See, I think he died, but then he turned into a zombie and he took it off. And
he took it off after he died.
Yes, and he already turned into a zombie.
I wish he was just a zombie with a condom on his head.
That would have been great. Condom zombie.
That's a good movie. Hey, if you
write
this down, people. We just sold a movie. It's called Zombie with a Condom on His Head. 2019. Make it happen.
There you go. Yep.
All right, for Brazzers. Listen up, Brazzers.
It's going to be this year's
It's this year's
hot
Hereditary
blockbuster movie.
Yeah.
Hereditary, yeah.
Zombie with the condom on his head. Move over, Midsummer.
You're gonna see all those videos on YouTube. It's Zombie condom explained. Ending explained.
What does it mean?
Condom theories. Zombie condom theories. Top
it really
top
the
5 condom theories.
17 things you missed in Zombie with a condom on his head.
Number 1. Condom Zombies was originally thought of by the VHS Bandits while they were recording their episode of Monster High. Number 2.
Thanks, Shitty Mike.
Shitty Mike.
Shitty Mike's unfortunately not here with us tonight.
On M106. Yeah, he'll be back.
He'll be back.
What else? What the fuck else happens here?
Where were we? So they go into the basement.
Yeah.
They
They're in
have
the
a field
basement.
trip to the basement, like
Yeah.
every school does. Takes a field trip to the basement. And-
they get attacked by a mummy.
Yeah, well, the teacher is like, "Don't go in this room."
Yeah.
And then, of course, they go in that room.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Whoa! Who's gonna get the bad reviews on iTunes
Well,
now?
I burped away from the microphone.
You.
That was a spicy meatball.
You know, I was looking at our YouTube account the other day, and I was just looking at some comments, and somebody else was like, I would consider subscribing if they were burping and farting all the time.
Well, so would I. I
yeah.
might subscribe one day.
Yeah, I was.
If you stop burping and farting all the time,
the other day, our number one. I was hanging out. I was having dinner with Kevbot and our number one superfan, Jimmy. And Jimmy was like, "No, don't stop! Whatever you do,
Don't stop the farting.
Don't stop the farting and burping. No, you can't. Fuck them. Everybody sucks. I'm telling you.
Hey,
Keep it
I
going.
mean, I don't like to listen to burping and farting directly into the microphone.
I don't do it anymore.
I know you don't.
No.
So I hope you subscribe now, Mr. Guy on YouTube.
I hope you consider subscribing now.
Whoa. Now he just unsubscribed.
Oh, yeah?
You're patronizing him. I value your listenership, sir. Anyway. Or madam. Or Zer.
Zer? Whoa.
Or Z.
Whoa. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. All right. So
they're in the basement.
We're in the
and
basement.
The teacher says, "Don't go in that room or you'll fucking
bunch
die."
of people dying there.
And this is where it starts to get a little slow.
One guy falls through the floor, almost dies. One guy, the main guy, Norman, meets up with Mr. Armageddon. They talk for a little bit, and fucking nothing becomes of it.
Yeah, well, it's just like an exposition dump. He's like,
I'm here to destroy the world, and I'm going to drink a martini while doing it and dress in rhinestones. Ooh, Christmas socks. I'm a classic ship.
and then I think they get in a karate fight a little bit.
I don't remember.
No, not
fight.
a karate fight, but
Join me in my quest to destroy the earth.
I don't remember what the guy's answer was.
He said, "No." No, Mr. Armageddon, I will not destroy the earth. Oh, and also, he's a virgin, and he wants to have sex.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to get it on
with this French
with
girl.
the French girl who's also a virgin.
Yes. That was explained in the voiceover for some reason.
Yeah.
But whatever. So, yeah, he just basically says,
it's time for the world to end, and that's what I'm going to do.
and then, and then he's like, "No." And then he's like,
Too bad.
and then they just part ways, I guess, right?
I have no idea why they part. I don't know.
And then I forget. They just fucking
Anywho,
leave. But then he finds the zombie
he
first.
finds a zombie. He's getting
condom
chased
with
by
a zombie for
zombie.
a head. Wait.
Well,
zombie with the condom on his head.
Condom with a zombie for a head, right?
Professor Monkey for a head.
Earthworm Jim!
Oh, my God.
Shut up, you! You imbecile!
Oh, shit.
Guarding an Earthworm Jim! Spy Crow!
What? I hate him. Hey, we're gonna get there. Earthworm Jim. We're gonna do it somehow. How are we gonna do it?
Oh, my shit.
If anybody's never seen the Earthworm Jim
Holy
cartoon,
fuck, it is great.
Stop whatever the fuck you're doing right now
and watch Clone High. No, watch Earthworm
watch
Jim.
that, but watch an Earthworm Jim cartoon. It's one of the best fucking cartoons ever made.
Oh fuck yeah!
Anywho, Professor Monkey for a butt. Professor Monkey for
There's
Monkey
Princess
Forehead.
Slug for a butt.
So
is
Slug
who
for a
you're-
butt. Yeah.
Yeah, so then he sees the zombie and he freaks out, and then he bumps into the other high schoolers that he was with.
Yeah.
And then the mummy comes and the mummy comes alive. I don't know how.
Oh, okay.
It does.
So out of nowhere, the two aliens are trying to bust into a door. They're trying to break down a door. For no reason, they call in a female alien. She's trying to bust down the door. Can't bust down the door. Then the alien goes, "Oh wait a minute! I'm gonna just open the door using the door handle." So they go into the room, but oh no, the mummy shows up and splits the female
he
alien in half.
tears
She
her
rips her
right
in
in
half.
half.
And then I forgot what the hell. Oh, the aliens try to shoot with the laser gun. Doesn't do anything. They split. Mummy goes back inside. Starts fucking up with the kid. With
But
the
how did the
students.
mummy come alive?
Doctor,
Mummy's
Mr.
alive.
Mummy's alive. Mr. Armageddon made it come alive.
Oh, I think he tickled it.
He tickled it. I don't know.
I think he legitimately just.
Oh,
tickled
he
it.
did that. And there was a gargoyle statue.
Oh yeah, that
outside.
was the first monster.
Yeah.
Was the gargoyle, and then you
And
don't see him until the Space Jam basketball
they
game.
call him the horny rubber monster.
But he's not.
I know, but that's what they call him in the movie.
He's not rubber, and he's
That-
not horny.
They're like, yeah, well, he like touches his groin, and they go, he turned the gargoyle into a horny rubber monster.
Horny Rubber Monster. This is the Horny Rubber Monster Show on WKKL.
Call in with your horny rubber monsters stories.
Are you a horny rubber monster at home?
Caller number 1. Are you a horny rubber monster?
Anyway,
All right, so what the fuck happens? So they take
fight
out
the mummy.
the mummy.
The mummy.
They take some
Khufu,
hairspray.
the mummy.
Khufu, the mummy. They take some hairspray and a lighter, and they light it on fire.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
was
end of the
pretty
mummy.
cool.
That was good.
Yeah, there's like some good effects in this movie.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I think the mummy looks fucking great.
Oh yeah.
So
then they like go
they
upstairs.
burn him to death. They kill the mummy. Does he come back for the basketball game?
No, mummy
No?
doesn't come back.
I like
he's
the mummy.
toast.
The mummy's mummy sounds are probably
Oh, yeah.
they're up there with the
Those
mummy
are good
sounds
mummy
from
sounds.
Erie, Indiana.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
very Erie, Indiana. And all wrapped up. See that? All wrapped up.
It's been a while, but
yeah,
yeah.
that's a good one. And so then they go back upstairs, and the weed plant turns into this big giant plant. And
The critter ball. It turns into a
Critter
critter
ball.
ball of a weed plant.
So that's after two teachers. They're trying to get rid of it. While the stoner kid gets engulfed by the weed monster, being like, "No, man, it's cool. I'm gonna hang out with the weed monster."
Yeah.
So he gets taken away, and they think he's dead. They think he's been eaten by the weed monster.
And they put, while the mummy was burning, they use an old school fire extinguisher filled with water to put
Yeah.
out the fire. And then this other nerdy guy's shoes get wet.
Oh yeah.
And also, before that, there's another computer nerd playing Penis Invaders. It's like Space Invaders, where it's a dick that shoots sperm at like
Circles, and triangles.
hexagonal shapes and stuff.
He's
Yeah,
like, "Wow, 300 points! Whoa!"
yeah, and he's just the computer nerd, I
And
guess.
the computer like wires just consume him and eat him up, and his head comes off and shit, and he like becomes one. Basically, he turns into a computer monster where his head is a computer screen.
That part is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, these three nerds are playing the computer. They're like playing virtual chess.
yeah,
and
they're
he
playing
just-
chess, making laser sounds.
Yeah, and next thing you know, the computer man like just gets up and shoots. He shoots Electro Man. Ernest goes to jail. Electricity out of his hands at the nerds and kills them.
Yeah, so it's like the computer is just like on the desk, and oh yeah, so Mr. Armageddon is when he's playing.
still doing
Hey,
it.
drink. When nerd guy is playing Dick Invaders, Dr. Armageddon shows up and like taps him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
and then he does some magic voodoo on the computer, and then the computer eats him.
That is right. Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
put
yeah.
those two together. I
forgot
thought they
about
were
that.
unrelated.
Yeah.
But you're right. He is computer guy.
Yeah, computer guy.
Computer guy on Route 9 off Route 20 through Massachusetts. Call computer guy for your computer needs. Viruses, you got it. I'll get rid of them.
Viruses, you got it.
Computer guy.
Viruses, you got him. I want him.
You're a bug chaser. Yeah, but dude, that fucking scene, computer guy coming alive, that's probably one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, me too.
It looks so rad. It's
Yeah.
just it's like something
old,
out of like a
rotoscope.
Guar concert
Oh,
or
I
something.
know. Yeah.
It's like the computer is on the like this cardboard desk and he just like rises up.
Yeah.
Rise from your computer. And he bursts out of the desk, zaps these motherfuckers. I guess they're all dead, huh?
Yeah.
Because
They're all dead, huh?
Norm, they're all dead, huh? Norm was trying to warn these nerds about the Armageddon. He's like, I just talked to Mr. Armageddon, and he's telling me that it's Armageddon. And then they're like, if it was Armageddon, National Geographic would have written an article, and we'd know about it. I bet you believe in ghosts, too. And I was like, ooh, we're going to get some ghosts. But no, we didn't get a ghost.
no
We
ghosts.
got a computer monster instead. Which, hey, I'm fine with.
Yeah, Computer Monster was great.
Computer monster was rad as fuck.
So in the end,
Well, Shoe Guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, Christ! How can I forget?
Sure, how
Shoe
can
Guy?
you forget Shoe Guy?
So he puts his Converse in a microwave.
Yeah, because they were wet.
Yeah, he's trying to dry them up.
And this is before Plant Guy, because Plant Guy is there too.
Yeah.
Who? Yeah, the guy. This is
Oh,
before
yeah.
he gets eaten by the weed plant.
So, weed guy is like, whoa, there's a band outside. I gotta go help the band set up.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Into which they never go to a band. Nothing with a band ever happens in the fucking movie.
They cut to the band, but
They don't do shit.
yeah, I don't know why they're there.
So then, so I don't know why the fuck it happens, but the guy puts his shoes on.
No, because Mr. Armageddon
he
turns
tampered-
up the dial
right yeah,
on
he
the
tampers with
microwave.
the
Oh, yeah.
So he puts
Big
his-
time.
yeah, he puts his Converse on, and he gets eaten alive by his shoes.
Dun, dun, dun. And then he turns into a shoe chode.
Yeah, he's like a little.
It
rubber
looks like one
monster.
of those like finger,
finger
puppets
puppet?
that you get in the crank
crank
machine
machine.
or in like a goodie bag at
Yeah.
a birthday with those like googly arms and those two arms that go.
It has like an alligator like head.
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
with weird little hands.
It's exactly like that because it's just like the monster puppet just ends there.
Yeah.
it's
it's just flat at the bottom.
Yeah, it looks
There's no
like
legs.
as if you put like a trash can on a midget
Yep.
and there's your costume.
That's all it is.
Which is fucking great, I think.
Oh, yeah, that
it
was
looks
great.
like it's actually pretty well fabricated.
Oh no, it looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks weird and
it
fucked up.
So
But you can see the seams where
yeah.
like straight out, like they don't even try.
yeah.
I don't know if that was like part of the aesthetic they were going for.
It kind of, it kind of looked like Station from Bogus Journey.
Yeah,
a little bit.
If
You were to take Station from Bogus
like
Journey,
a baby station,
and
shave him.
you cut its legs off and just put Converse on the bottom.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Yeah, good call.
And so Norm meets back up with Mr. Armageddon, and it's like every Adam Sandler movie. They're gonna do a competition at the end for the rights of whatever, right? And so they decided they're gonna play basketball. So it's the high school basketball team versus all the monsters. So you got the zombie,
Yeah, I don't
the
know where that
gargoyle,
even came
computer
from.
guy, the two aliens, the little rubber monster guy who's just a cheerleader on the side.
Yeah.
And of course Mr. Armageddon himself.
And what was the basketball coach's name? He had a good name.
Oh shit. Well, I remember at the beginning when they were going through the book,
Yeah.
the yearbook, like the guy who teaches shop was named Auto Parts.
Oh, yeah.
So they're gonna play. This is like the big ending of the movie. They're gonna play some basketball, And as they're playing basketball, all the monsters are killing all the high school team players. They're like ripping off their feet or whatever.
Even though they're supposedly playing by the rules.
Yeah, they're not. And every time they would kill somebody, the ref was like, "Whoa, you're out! You're out of the game! You're out!"
Yeah.
And see, I'm not doing.
Hey,
the
there you
microphone.
go, folks. You heard it first. Burps off the microphone.
That's right.
That's right. We have grown as a people here at the VHS Bandits.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, they have the zombie go. So all right, they find out that they find out that computer guy is the one who's making all the calculated shots in the hoops because he's a computer guy.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, we need to go get the computer book for dummies and learn how to reprogram him so he'll put dunks in into our hoop instead.
Yeah.
So they go into the room. The guy who always sleeps is sleeping, and the zombie comes to attack Norm and Candace, the chick, and they end up killing the zombie.
They shove a flagpole right through his forehead. It looks fucking awesome.
And then they just
part.
rip his head off. It was really good.
That was cool.
Good effects. And it was funny, like earlier on in the movie, the zombie looked pretty normal, and by this point, it just, like you said, it looked like they put like Elmer's glue all over his face and just dried up.
He like decomposes instantaneously.
Yeah. So then they get the book.
They get the computer book for dummies. They're like, we need to learn how to code computers. And then they're like, okay, we learned how to code computers.
They put the program on a floppy disk.
Yeah, they made a basketball program that shows like a little basketball guy.
Yeah,
it's
shooting
like
hoops.
Yeah, shooting hoops,
It's
and
like-
then like he misses,
like
and he's like,
Nintendo.
"No, that's not right." And then he like finally like scores a point. And he's like, "Yes, we got it." And so yeah, they put it on a floppy dick.
Put on a floppy dick, and then he puts it in a floppy drive, which is the guy's butt.
Yeah, well, he makes the rest of the basketball team is dead. There's
Yeah,
only
yeah.
one player, and then Norm's like, "You got to put me in, coach." And he's like, "Can you play basketball?" He's like, "Nope," but you got to do it anyway. And then yeah, he puts the disc in his butt. I thought that was funny.
That was great.
And when he puts the disc in his butt, the computer guy's face on the screen, it says, "Hello, sailor."
He likes putting it in his butt. Sometimes people like to plug their butts.
Don't copy that floppy
Don't copy that floppy.
in your butt. What?
Oh, and the guy who sleeps all the time, he turned into a
it.
zombie,
Yeah.
and they had to smash his head in with a book, and he's dead.
Yeah.
So then, basically, coming out of the end of the game, everybody's out of the game except for Mr. Armageddon and Norm.
Yeah,
so
but
it's a
so the
one-on-one.
computer guy, it works, and he
does a couple
scores
slam
all the
dunks.
points for.
So Mr.
so they're
Armageddon gets
tied.
pissed at him, so he blows him up or something.
Yeah.
You know? So that's it, head to head. So Norm gets a hand of the ball. He shoots. Probably the funniest part of the movie happens.
Yeah.
Where the ball, it's like in slow-mo. It's like a Teen Wolf, right? It's like slow-mo. Everybody's looking at the ball going up. It's going, all right, it's going up to the net, and it's bouncing, and it's bouncing, and it's twirling around, and it's going around the rim, and everybody's still looking, and it's still going around the rim, and it looks like, whoa, it's going to go over one side, it's going to go over the other. We don't know. And it's still doing it. It goes on for like 5 minutes, and like everybody's looking. The coach suddenly grows a beard. There's people playing checkers on the stands. It's fucking awesome.
Oh my god! And like the ball, like they show the same shot like several times.
I think they probably put it
They
on
put it in
string or
reverse.
something. Yeah.
And like it goes like it's like right on the edge of going in, and then it like just doesn't
like
go in,
comes
and then
out.
it comes out, and then like goes around, and like it goes like in the air a little bit, and then goes back down. It's so fucking good, man.
That's awesome. So finally he like goes and he blows on it and goes in. So that's it. They saved the day. They saved the Earth. Mr. Armageddon keeps his word, and then he like scrunches up his hand and he starts rotating his wrist. Looking at Norm, he's like, "We'll meet again in 1,000 years."
He looks like Dave Thomas from SCTV a little
Yeah,
bit.
totally.
Yeah.
And he turns back into a basketball.
You know.
And he goes back into his little chamber, and Mr. Galaxy like shoots him with a laser at the end and blows him up. And he's just like, there, that's the end.
Yeah.
And that's Monster High.
That's Monster High.
All right. So, yeah, what would you rate Monster High?
Oh, well, let's look up the.
Oh, yeah. All right, I tell you what, you do IMDb.
You got it.
I'm gonna do Amazon. I swear to God, we're probably not even gonna find this movie. I don't know if this movie was ever released on any other format. Probably not. But let's find out. Monster High. Of course, everything's gonna be like these stupid dolls, you know. All right, Monster High.
Okay, I got it on IMDb. Out of 10 stars, what do you think IMDb rated Monster High with 517 ratings?
Holy shit, that's a lot of ratings.
That's
for
a
this
lot
movie.
of ratings.
I'm gonna rate this movie probably like a 2.5.
Wow, you're pretty close. It is 3.3.
Oh, crazy!
That is probably one of the lowest rated films on IMDb that we have
probably.
seen.
Okay.
Yikes.
You know what? It's very hard to find. Okay. All right. I can only find it on DVD. There's actually a 4-movie DVD pack of Thrills and Chills that comes with Brain Scan, Fright Night, The Craft, and Monster High. And I'm hoping this is the same Monster High because it has a totally different cover. I have no idea.
Is it a hand coming out of a locker?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that was on IMDb.
Okay, so on Amazon, out of 5 stars, what do you think they gave it? Out of 25 ratings for the DVD.
Well, they're probably rating all the other movies too, right?
Well, no. There is one that's just of the DVD
Oh,
of
okay,
Monster
okay.
High. Yeah.
I'm gonna say 2 stars.
Close enough. 2.5.
Okay.
Out of 25 ratings just for the DVD.
Yowza, that's
it's-
not looking good for Monster High.
It's you can get it for $9.99 new or $3.99 used. So I wouldn't pay either of those prices for this.
I say get it.
Now, for $12.80, you can get the 4-movie pack that comes with
do
Fright
that.
Night, Brain Scan, Monster High, and The Craft. I'd say get
Yeah,
that
do that.
instead. It's an Amazon's choice, by the way.
Whoa! If
Wow,
Amazon
crazy.
chooses it, you
Oh,
know it's good.
To which it also, now this guy out of 35 votes, it got 4.5 stars, so that's pretty good.
Fun fact, I'm assuming German translation of Monster High is Das Alien Team.
Oh, shit, that's awesome.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
Das Alien Team.
So let's see. Out of what are you thinking he'd do? What should we rate this as? What should we rate it as?
That is a good question. Dr. Apocalypses.
All right, here we go. Out of 10 Dr. Apocalypses, how many would you give Monster High?
Out of 10 Dr. Apocalypses, I'm going to give Monster High. This is a tough one.
Yeah.
I'm going to give Monster High 8 out of 10 Dr. Apocalypses.
Whoa!
I'm pushing the envelope here, people.
I know, man. You seem to really dig it.
I liked Monster High a lot.
Mr. High.
Mr. High Monster School here.
Oh,
High School
man.
Monster Club, the movie.
Now,
Das Alien Team.
Would you rewind this tape?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I think this is a good movie. I mean, it definitely gives you some time to take a piss in the middle,
yeah.
check your email, whatever you got to do.
I definitely say you got to watch this movie with friends. You got to
Yes.
have junk food. It's
Yeah.
the only way to get through it.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah. But if all those conditions are met, which
Yeah.
they were,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is a solid
Stars align.
8-star movie. They aligned. 8 of the stars aligned for me,
I'm going to give.
which is admittedly generous.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to give Monster High, I'm going to say 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Dr. Apocalypses.
That's fair.
Yeah, just basically for the same thing where, there were some parts that were fucking awesome.
Yeah. When
But
it's
there was-
awesome, it's awesome.
Yeah. Literally, it's a roller coaster of high and lows. The whole movie of good stuff, bad stuff, good stuff, bad stuff. And the pacing sucked a lot.
Yeah, and the story is
barely
there.
Half the time you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, but you're not watching it for that.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be.
Yeah. Perfect example of a movie that it's a shitty movie that you watch with your friends, get some junk food, just have a goofy night.
Yeah, if you like Dr. Alien, you'll probably like Monster High.
Definitely. So that's it.
That's Monster High.
Monster High.
You try to sing the song now.
Don't let life pass you by.
No, you gotta sing it in the Monster Guy voice.
Oh yeah.
Monster Guy.
Monster High.
Okay. Here we go. Take two. Here we go. And
when you're doing science experiments in the lab, you hope you're not gonna die, 'cause you're in Monster High. They're gonna do it real clean and not make a mess at Monster High. And then they're like, Monster High, Monster High.
all right.
It reminded me a lot of
the crowd goes wild.
Like, remember at the end of Return of the Killer Tomatoes, where there's like the beach scenes, like a beach movie, and it's like girls on the beach and they take their tops off. Ooh.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Oh, also there's a post-credit scene, Avengers style.
Yeah.
Which just the dude waking up.
That's it. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Whatever.
So maybe the whole movie was
maybe
just
the
this
movie
dream.
was just a dream.
So that's that. If you guys can find a copy of this, get together with your friends, get some pizza, watch it.
Yeah.
Definitely worth your time.
Do it.
So, there you go. And if you don't like this movie, then you suck.
That's right. Dane
you
thinks
better
you
like
suck.
this movie.
Yeah, I like this movie. Oh yeah, we didn't say the guy when that was the best, one of the funniest parts of the movie.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm glad you said that. So when they're starting the basketball tournament. Thanks for sticking with us through the end of the podcast. When they start the basketball tournament, Dr. Apocalypse comes through in his basketball jersey, and he's got like his hair done like a samurai, and like the crowd just boos him, and one guy's like, "Boo, you suck." Boo. And then Dr. Apocalypse like shoots a laser at him and blows him up. It was just the way he did it. It, was just,
awesome.
It sounded such like a townie at,
the
at
guy,
a
the
local
guy, like, the
basketball
local
game.
game.
Yeah.
Oh, you suck.
You suck. You're a bum. Anyway, so that was Monster High.
Yeah.
We have been the VHS Bandits. I'm Topher Hansen. With me, as always, is
Day Train.
Please leave a review on iTunes for us. That would be awesome. As long as it's 5 stars.
Damn right.
Or 4. But not 3!
No!
No! Thanks, guys. We're the VHS Bandits. Be kind and rewind.
Pills are popping, just no stopping. These kids from dying like flies they're dropping. Intestines slopping, heads are lopping, but the music's playing so we're bopping. You'll lose your head in the wink of an eye at Monster High. Hell's gone wild, heaven defiled, Armageddon's here and we've got him riled. King of pain, he'll eat your brain, nice and tidy and leave no stain. Mankind's losing, blood is oozing, and when he's finished, he'll go cruising. Laying waste, he's got a taste for making human bouillabaisse. You'll lose your head in the wink of an eye. Guess life's a bitch, 'cause we're all going to die at Monster High.